You're listening to Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KCZWLP Conroe and 106.1 KZCCLP Conroe and worldwide on the irlonestar.com.
Saturday mornings on Lone Star Community Radio just got kicked up a notch. That's right. Two friends hyped up on caffeine and sugar are sharing about current events, entertainment, and more. On Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth, Saturday mornings from 8 to 9 a.m. on irlonestar.com and Conroe's FM 104.5 and 106.1. And now, Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth. I am your girl, Merideth.
I'm your girl, Jennifer.
Yes, and it is it's not a bright, but it's bright in here because, you know, we're always happy on Saturday mornings, a little bit after 8:01 to be exact. And I just realized, Mama, that our intro says 8 to 9, but listeners, let me assure you, we are actually here till 10 o'clock. We've been bringing it for the 2 hours in response to, of course, everybody reaching out saying, we want more of that. We want some more Grit and Grace. So we've expanded. It's been a couple months now. So as you can see, we're behind on our...
Well, that'll be corrected soon, we hope. We're waiting for the voice of Grit and Grace.
This man, and in fact, he had intended he was going to stop in today because, like most stereotypical men, this is his weekend or tomorrow is his day of, you know, the big game. He's so excited and he's thrilled, I'm sure, beyond words at everything under the sun, and especially the party for it. But so he was going to come in, give us some highlights, definitely give us his take because this is his, wheelhouse. He loves this stuff. He loves it so much. He does fantasy football, like goes and takes a weekend in Galveston for the picks, does this. It's...
For the draft.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So what I lack in knowledge, he makes up for, which is why I said, hey, brother, come up in here. Plus, you owe me some liners because we sound like we don't have, current stuff.
Right.
And he was totally on board. And then, parenting got in the way. So he's being a good daddy. He headed to his daughter's softball game this morning, which took precedence. And I'm not going to lie, Mama, I told you what I said. I yelled across the yard. I was like, I love your daughter, but I hope it rains. So selfish. I'm kidding, Kat. Good luck today. I know you're going to, I know you're going to get a home run. But I know they're rock stars. So good luck this morning. And of course, our luck is it will begin raining at 10 o'clock. So
right.
I hope that they avoid that area. So I think they're going to be in Fort Bend County. I don't know what's going on there because obviously, that's a ways away. But here in Conroe, it's actually 43 degrees right now. It's going to be a 70% chance of rain today. So there's a good chance you're going to get wet. 56 going to be the high. Tonight it gets down to 53. It's pretty nice, actually. I don't mind it like this. I wish the sun was out, I'm not going to lie. But again, reminder, a couple weeks ago we had the freeze of hell. So this is, things could be a lot worse, right, Mama?
Yeah, but then, so like today the high is 56 and tomorrow it's like 71.
Yeah, that's true. I think.
And then it goes back down again.
Yes, look at you.
I know, but yeah.
You should be the weather. You should be the weather girl.
No.
Chid said, no, thank you. And then, yes, not surprisingly, the roads are green right now. So let's hope it stays that way for a bit. Although, heads up, guys, if you're going to be traveling into Houston or anywhere outside the Conroe area, you definitely want to check out what's going on. All kinds of construction, lane closures. Now, it's going to be hitting our area because if you've been out on the roads, i.e., especially what we call McCaleb Road lately, my good night.
Oh, man.
Doesn't it look like almost like a stark difference from what?
Insane.
Isn't it wild? I'm not going to lie. I like it, but at the same time, so it's tough on the drivers because obviously you got to keep your eye on the road, right? But I want to be like, hey, can I go see? Because you could see houses and neighborhoods now, and it's like totally blowing me away. So I've had my son, I'm like, what's over there? What's over there? Because I can't look, but I want him to tell me.
Right.
And let's just say he's still working on his, descriptions. He's like, it's a house. And I'm like, no, what does it look like? I'm like, come on, tell me. So
that's a pile of logs, Mom.
Yeah. And again, more logs, like especially they've taken over one of the churchyards right there. And I guess, I don't know, for whatever reason they allow them. So we're like, okay, we're going to be making some changes up in here. And I think it's up until Fish Creek, the bridge.
It goes over the bridge.
It does go over the bridge?
Yeah.
So I'm curious about those residential houses. I guess it is what it is. They got to do it. The city's like, we're doing it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they own so much of that.
Yeah, that easement right there. So they're just...
And then they've been buying up.
Have they? Okay, yeah.
Well,
so,
that's how they got our part.
Oh, did they? Yeah, that's true. That's
They bought
true.
it.
So, yeah, that being said, there's going to be all kinds of construction out there. More to come for of course, our area in months and weeks to come, but I know it's all improvements. So, and I'm also excited because I used to be scared to drive down McCaleb Road at dark before I moved out here. I was that girl, the city girl. I'd be like, we're going to go visit the Martinos. We got to come in. We're either staying over or we're leaving by daybreak.
That's crazy.
I know. We were... Well, I laugh at it now, but it's for reals whenever, Anyway, city girl problems, first world.
Hashtag first world problems.
Hashtag first world problems for sure. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Of course, you can catch us right here live if you know what's up, 8 to 10 every Saturday morning. But we can also be found all over the place. Jen, why don't you fill them in on our social media?
Yes, Facebook and YouTube, we are Grit and Grace, Texas. Twitter, Grit and Grace, Text, TEX. They won't give us the A or the S.
Shiesty.
Right. We are on, if you have Suddenlink cable, we are on Our City TV, Suddenlink Channel 12. You can email us at gritandgracetexas@gmail.com. We have the Lone Star Internet Radio app, so you can listen to us worldwide.
I mean, so many ways. It's awesome, right?
Also, irlonestar.com.
Yeah, we are so excited to be a part of Lone Star Community Radio. And yeah, back to that Suddenlink. Remind you, listeners, Saturday and Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. So
yes.
You, in essence, could be 9 o'clock this morning listening to us live because, again, we're still on till 10. And then turn on...
Well, okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, and then you could turn on Suddenlink. Now, you're going to have a fighting of the audio there, but yeah, you could do both. Now, it won't be the same show, obviously, but
right.
Yeah, it's something that's fun. We don't know which episode they're going to put on, but they're all great, so definitely want you to catch up. And it's just, we have a great time, don't we?
Yes.
Good times. And if you don't know, if you're just tuning in, Grit and Grace, a little bit of our personalities. Some would say, most would say, Jen's the Grit.
Yes.
Yes. And most would say I'm the Grace sometimes, as Jensen says. I
says,
guess. She's the Grace.
Meredith's got that grace.
Thank you, Jensen. So glad you're excited. Well, no, let's get to what's going on this weekend because I love our community, how the first Saturday, so many things go on. So.
Yeah.
Today, Lone Star First Saturday is going to be happening in the city of Montgomery. They're hosting their monthly craft market, and it's going on. Well, it's going to feature homemade, homegrown products, live music, and concessions. It actually begins at 9 a.m. this morning, goes on till 2 this afternoon, and it's free. You can go around, look at these great vendors. Just support your community. The small businesses and entrepreneurs, they're awesome out there. Plus, just historic downtown Montgomery is beautiful. So go to experiencemontgomery.com for more information, or better yet, get yourself down to downtown Montgomery, right?
That's right.
And
I was working on that, making sure you were done. Next, we have the First Saturday Art Gallery is happening today. Central Market Fine Art Gallery hosts a day of art and antiques featuring more than 400 pieces of art from 17 local artists. From 11 to 1, the gallery will also host a free art class for intellectually disabled adults. 10 to 3, it's free at the Central Market Fine Art Gallery in downtown Conroe. To find out more, look them up on Facebook. Search Central Market Fine Art Gallery.
And that's right next to us, or in the vicinity, not right next door to the studio.
Yeah, no, it's like a block over.
It's awesome. And downtown Conroe is beautiful, too, so definitely get out here and visit when you can.
Yes.
But, yeah, something I came across last night which totally piqued my interest, okay? And then I found out the entry fee. Well, I mean, there's a couple levels of this.
Right.
Okay, but Cards for Kids is actually going on later on today.
Mm-hmm.
Montgomery County Fair Association. By the way, if you know someone at the Montgomery County Fair Association, we'd love to connect with them. We see all this activity.
I know someone.
Oh, perfect. Oh, wow. Okay. Done. Ask and ye shall receive. All right. Yeah, because I'd love to have them on and talk about their organization. I see the outreach and everything they've been doing in these past few weeks, and we definitely want to support them and highlight a lot of what they do for our community and the students there. So anyway, going back to today's event, they're hosting their annual Cards for Kids, and it's adults participating, of course. They register to participate in a no-limit Texas Hold'em tournament. You get that? No-limit Texas Hold'em tournament.
Yep.
All right, the tournament winners will divide the proceeds, which they will then use for any of the 3 auctions during the county fair. Proceeds from the auction go towards scholarships for the youth of Montgomery County. Begins at 4:30 to midnight. Now, the entry fee is $300, so they are looking for some serious players. But if I know just a small smidgen of the community based on some of my friends, there's some heavy card hitters here, a.k.a. the Martinos. They do these poker nights, so I know they're not alone. There's poker nights amongst everybody. So why don't you find your favorite poker player, get over there, and make sure that you get everything taken care of. $300 entry, and again, goes for a good cause. Lone Star Convention and Expo Center. It's at the Horseshoe Club. So find out more at mcfa.org.
Yes. Next, we have the Weekender Vendor Show at the KOA. It's a 2-day shopping event featuring handmade crafts and products, boutique items, and gifts. It's from 9 to 5 today on Saturday and 9 to 3 tomorrow. It's free to get in. The KOA Lake Conroe Event Center off 105.
You know, and I think I may partake in that I want to. It's just, I don't know if Jack will go with me, but anyway, yeah. And then, of course, kicked off the celebration. It's the seventh year celebration of the Mardi Gras Galveston. They've got parades, live music, balcony parties, kick off this annual tradition. It's going to be a great festivity in Galveston, downtown Galveston, but throughout. MardiGrasGalveston.com is where you need to go to find out more details. And, I remember going there, it feels like a lifetime ago, definitely prior to Jack, when I was dating his dad. That's one of the big things we did, and it was hilarious. And that was my first introduction to Mardi Gras. I have not been to New Orleans Mardi Gras, but I hear we can, where Galveston produces a great version, the Texas style.
Okay.
I doubt it's as wild as the New Orleans, but I don't know. Maybe we should find out one day.
Maybe.
New Orleans.
I've never done Mardi Gras.
Not the Galveston one?
Neither one.
Okay. All right. Putting that on the list, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well, and of course, as we were talking about when we first, you joined us, you're knowing we were going to have Chris on, but he had to do some parenting stuff. So we've got our own kind of spin on the big game and what we got going on, and certainly our take on things. Maybe a bet or two, throw some money down. I got a couple of dollar bills, some quarters, We'll take what we can, right?
Right.
We're actually going to take a quick break because that is going to be a perfect segue to our top 3. All right, y'all stick around. We've got more of Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth coming up next.
You're listening to Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth on irlonestar.com and Conroe's FM 104.5 and 106.1.
Thank you for checking out this production of Lone Star Community Radio. Lone Star Community Radio is Montgomery County's community radio station. Don't forget to check out this show and many others across the Lone Star Community Radio Network, either live on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, the Lone Star Internet Radio app, or irlonestar.com's live audio stream, and on replay on podcast, Channel 12's Our City TV in Conroe, or Channel 21 KVQT in Houston, and of course their YouTube channel. This production is copyrighted and all rights are reserved by Lone Star Community Radio. Have a question regarding this program or other Lone Star Community Radio shows? Want to sponsor or start your own show? Call the station message line at 936-647-3776 or email the station at lscrstudios@gmail.com.